On a Saturday night in April 2021, Carlsbad police officer Jordan Walker was searching for a stolen Kia SUV.
It's a stolen rental car.
He headed to an area of town near the I-5 known as a hotspot for crime. Walker spotted the car. It was being driven by a woman with a male passenger. He pulled them over and asked them to get out of the car.
Driver! Step out of the vehicle, put your hands in the air.
The driver refused, but the passenger listened. But when they tried to handcuff him, he fought back. So officers took him to the ground and punched him repeatedly. Corporal Derek Harvey fired a beanbag gun to puncture a hole in the car's rear window. Then Officer Edward Ramirez fired pepper balls at the woman, 57 rounds in all, while she was in the car.
I can probably get some pepper ball through that driver's side.
And after she jumped out and began to run. Officers ended up tackling and arresting her inside a nearby hotel. As far as police use of force incidents go, this one was not all that unusual. But the actions by the Carlsbad Police Department following the incident were. The department disciplined the officers, even though there were no complaints from the public.
Officer Ramirez, he deployed multiple rounds of the pepper ball gun.
I'm going to deploy pepper ball.
Christy Calderwood is Carlsbad's assistant police chief.
He was definitely out of compliance because she had not shown violent actions.
The department also faulted the supervisor, Sergeant Morgan Griggs, for not de-escalating the situation, and the high-ranking watch commander, Lieutenant Greg White, for not showing up at all.
Which was very concerning for us, and he ended up leaving the force shortly after that.
This level of discipline is not typical. Just 3% of local officers who used enough force to cause severe injury received any discipline. That's according to a KPBS analysis of local incidents since 2000. In Carlsbad, the department also created new training and reached out to community groups for input on a new de-escalation policy, including the North County Equity and Justice Coalition. Yusuf Miller is the co-founder.
It was a really easy and smooth process. I really enjoyed it. We were understood by the police department. They were understood by us, and it moved along without a lot of the contention you see in other meetings. People ready to throw shoes and books at each other and all this kind of stuff.
The Carlsbad Equity Coalition has also seen police improve their attitudes. Allie Vrendenberg is president.
There's this more moral responsibility to protect everyone that they can. And so it's creating this mindset of reducing harm to everyone and having a reverence for human life.
What's his name? George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd!
Still, Miller says none of this would be happening without the killing of George Floyd by Minneapolis police.
Before George Floyd, we only got 3 answers when it came to discussions like this. Only 3 answers. No, no, and hell no.
He says the fire of the summer of 2020 led to the calmer discussions happening today. Claire Trageser, KPBS News.